He was on TV the moment he was born. People around the world watched his life unfold live. His hometown was filled with cameras placed on every corner. Everyone around him was an actor, and the town he lived in was actually one gigantic movie set. But Truman had no idea. One day, while Truman was getting ready for work, a strange object suddenly fell from the sky. He picked it up and realized it was a studio spotlight. He was confused. Why would a light fall from the sky? But then the car radio reported that a plane had malfunctioned and dropped some parts midair. So Truman didn't think much of it. Later that day, his boss asked him to head down to the harbor to sign a contract. Truman bought a ferry ticket and went to the boarding area. But when it was time to board, he froze in fear. He couldn't do it. That's because when Truman was a kid, he went sailing with his dad, and his dad drowned in an accident. Ever since then, Truman had been terrified of water. That's why he couldn't face the ocean. The next day, Truman went to work as usual. On the street, a homeless man caught his attention. When he looked closer, he was shocked. It was his father, who had died years ago. Before he could say anything, some strangers came and dragged his father away. Truman tried to chase after them, but everyone around him, intentionally or not, blocked his path. He began to feel like the whole world was working against him. When he got home, his mother told him it was all in his head. She kept insisting that he should never try to go out to sea. The next day, Truman headed to work again, but this time, the car radio started acting up. It was accidentally broadcasting his driving route in real time. That's when Truman began to question the reality of his world. It was as if the whole world could pause just for him. He felt like he was living inside one massive lie. Truman stopped following his daily routine. He noticed things were repeating themselves. People showed up in the same order every day. He stood in the middle of the street, and without turning around, he could tell when a car was coming. One evening, he returned to work after hours. When the elevator doors opened, he saw it wasn't an elevator at all, it was a film set. Truman went to see his best friend. He said he wanted to explore the outside world. His friend tried to talk him out of it, but nothing could shake Truman's resolve. As soon as he got home, his mother tried to use love and family to convince him to stay. Even the TV programs began subtly suggesting he shouldn't leave. The more they pushed, the more suspicious Truman became. Then, he noticed something odd in their wedding photo. His wife had crossed two fingers on her right hand. In their country, that's a sign of lying or seeking forgiveness.